Hi, it's T. Carlson here. Time for another ranking video. Today I'm ranking all 5 films in the Indiana Jones franchise from bottom to top. As always, I have to give the disclaimer, this is for entertainment only. These are only my opinions. If you want to comment down below with your own opinions and lists, please do so. But keep it civil, no rude or insulting comments as these will be deleted. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5 on the list I have Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I don't think there is a bad Indiana Jones film, although this one would probably be my least favorite of the 5. It seems like this movie was meant to somewhat pass the torch to a younger character, but that was never followed through on, so all the build-up and what this was ultimately intended to do never really happened or panned out, which gives it a lot less weight and value. Harrison Ford still gives a great performance as Indy, and it's nice to see Marion Ravenwood come back as well. Ray Winstone even does a good job as a supporting character who is something of an ally and enemy to Indy. And then you have Cate Blanchett chewing up the scenery as a Russian enemy. It makes for some entertaining viewing. Not my favorite in the series, but it is what it is. At number 4 on the list, one step up, I have Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This movie has repeatedly been attacked for supposedly being woke, but these reports are completely and totally false. This is classic Indiana Jones the way you remember it. I mean, I don't know why people are saying this. I don't know if it's because you have a strong, sassy female lead character. I've got news for you. Most of the Indiana Jones movies have that element. So if this film is woke, so is every other movie in the series. And it really does bring us back to that classic Indy feel that I feel was somewhat missing from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. There are some great moments, although I didn't like the fact that Sala and Marion Ravenwood were relegated to what were essentially cameos. But there are some great moments in this one and a fun climax. It is a good movie, and it's a lot better than you've heard, so don't listen to all the naysayers and haters. At number 3 on the list, I have Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Often regarded as the weak link in the older trilogy because of its emphasis on gross-out humor and a lot of other elements that just don't quite add up. This one has always gotten somewhat of a mixed reputation. I'd still put it above either of the 2 newer Indy movies. Of course, you have characters like Short Round, who are a lot of fun, and some intriguing tribal villains. But unfortunately, the movie did bring us Willie, the worst character in the history of the franchise, who spends the whole movie complaining. One thing I will say, though, the first 20 minutes of this movie may very well be the greatest 20 minutes in the history of cinema. It's just a shame what follows can't quite live up to those initial 20 minutes. At number 2 on the list, I have Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This one, of course, is legendary because it brings in Sean Connery to play Indy's father, and he does a superb job, and the chemistry between the two is undeniable in every scene. Of course, this one puts Indy back into battle against the Nazis, this time trying to stop them from attaining the Holy Grail, which may contain the secret to eternal life. It's just an all-around fun series, and a nice return to form after the somewhat misstep of Temple of Doom. But the absolute best Indiana Jones film is the one that started it all, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones escaping a temple with an artifact running from a giant boulder is one of the most famous images in pop culture history, and everything that follows is nearly as memorable. This, of course, features Indy on his quest to stop the Nazis from getting their hands on the Ark of the Covenant, the container that contains the ruins of the Ten Commandments. And it just feels like a great throwback to Saturday matinee serial entertainment. George Lucas and Steven Spielberg hit it out of the park with this one. There were certainly good indie films to follow, but none of them could rival the original. And there you have it. What is your favorite Indiana Jones film? Favorite character? Favorite scene? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Again, I just ask that you keep it civil, no rude or insulting comments. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And remember to give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.